Beef sector, I'm a little late with this one, but you did a masterful job of covering this shit up. When this story hit the waves, when it hit the streets, so many of you beef sector so-called OGs, your Wilsons, and I think your Sean Bradleys, they didn't want to comment on it. They didn't want to do anything to tarnish the image of the beef sector. Joking, gagging, capping, bagging, whatever you want to call it, that's all acceptable. But something as harsh as this, something as real as this, for some reason this only stayed in the storylines, and there wasn't even a storyline created. There was some conversation for a day or two, then it got replaced with this nonstop talk about this Las Vegas trip, and it's almost like by design. Beef sector, you have to own when your members do things. You can't discard a situation. Beef sector, this woman is from the beef sector. Some are saying she wasn't even beef sector. I heard Wilson say, well, she ain't never done nothing to me, so I ain't gonna do. You're just reporting the news of somebody negligent. Maybe somebody could learn from it. There's laws in California that residential homes, I even think of not only residential homes, but apartment buildings that they just can't have. And I remember when they used to have just pools out everywhere. It looks better. But now you have to have a gate around it to protect from the children, to protect children from falling in the pool. It's a regular thing that you hear people, small children, falling in the pool. And this is a child that was being watched by this Tita. That was her responsibility. That's what she was supposed to be doing. And they found out that she was on YouTube. She was on YouTube, live, and fell asleep, and the child drowned. And all of you people make such fuss about talking about children. And, I thought about it logically and not emotionally. Even though it's a tacky thing to do, I understand why people do it. You do it because you're battling with somebody. You're arguing with someone. And you're trying to hurt their feelings. And guess what? It's effective in hell. It hurts people's feelings. People get their feelings hurt when you talk about their kids, when you drag their kids. But is the actual kid hurt? No. The only child that I know is probably hurt by this shit is the negligence of Ness. Because we know for a fact that her child watches this shit and watches her. Watches her when that's the truth. He had to be told not to watch. And are they watching this boy 24/7? What's up, Tanya? Good morning. Is this boy being watched 24/7 every moment that he's at school? He might be, I don't know. But I know that every chance he gets, he's looking for his mama. How else is he going to see his mama? She doesn't reach out to him. He's being raised by a white woman. As abhorrent as that is to some people. And you know what? Even my black mother, who had children with my white father, had a problem with us not having a black identity. Every interracial couple isn't what you think it is. My mother was insistent that we were aware of our blackness and our black identity. So much so that she instilled so much of it in me with my blonde hair ass, and I just accepted it and went into it. You couldn't tell me I'm not as dark skinned as anything. You couldn't tell me that blonde hair didn't mean nothing. Say it loud. That's what's so fucking funny about me as compared to someone like Barack Obama, who is brown skinned, he's visibly black, but was raised by white people. Here it is, I'm visibly, more white looking, and I was raised with my mother and my grandmother and my black family. So whatever. You can't judge books by its cover. That's the saying. But Tita talks, black sector, own your mistakes. If someone, not black sector, beef sector, if somebody from the beef sector, if one of you old bras or one of you yaggots, or one of you old dykes, and I say that jokingly, just for somebody to get a little offended. Just to make it spicy, If one of you were to get up there and go run the damn Olympics. If Ronnie IQ would get her fat ass out the wheelchair and win the damn Olympics, 100-yard dash, you guys would be saying, that's the beef sector. That's the beef sector. That's the beef sector. If Face Yaya, if Face Yaya ugly ass, if she were to deadlift 1,000 pounds, looking like one of them Russian wrestlers, one of them Russian weightlifters, and throw it down, you guys be saying that's the beef sector. But now the beef sector is drowning little kids, sitting there while little kids drown. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. And you guys brushed the story under the thing, done nothing to help. And we're talking about helping her. And she only got 18 months. There's one thing to talk about a child. I've always said the children aren't harmed. You got, and I know it's mothers. It's women and their feelings. They get in their feelings with the children to talk about, don't talk about them babies. Kids ain't hurt. What's hurt is when the children drown, or they're actually hurt, or they're emotionally hurt like Ness's son, when they see the things that their mother's going through. And you guys swept the story under the rug. You guys swept the story under the rug. And it's not like the beef sector won't cover anything, but this made the beef sector look bad. Because one of you old broads is so hooked to YouTube that you ignored a child over there by the pool and the child drowned. And that's horrible. And you guys should be held accountable for it. You guys have, not only have you denied accountability, you guys haven't done any, you guys haven't talked about any steps to stop it from happening again. No, she ain't blocked. I think she's blocked. I don't see her though. I'll check because I don't see her under this name. No, she's more than welcome. I hope she got some rest. I'm over everything with her. Me and her good. Me and her good. Yeah, I'll look to see on the things I can unblock her because I think she has me blocked. I don't see her though, but you can see her, so that's strange. Yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next story. Catch you guys a little later. I mean, in 5 minutes. I'm gonna just wrap all these things up that I got up here. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is Paris and the Olympics.